People who don't understand discus as well with distance and whatnot, 70 meters is like the equivalent to 970 to 980 in the 100. It's very rare because not many people throw over 70 each year. Like the last 70 was 2 years ago, and then the 70 before that was like a couple of years before that, and so on and so forth. The coolest part about my day today was I got to have dinner with John Gadina. John Gadina is one of like the greatest throwers ever. He's an American thrower, shot putter, and discus thrower. And in the same breath, standing next to him was Mac Wilkins, who, one, I modelled my technique off, and two, he held the world record for discus in 1980. And both of those guys were watching me train today, so I've never felt more pressure in a training session, but I think it worked because I threw well. I just broke my bed. Like it just fell. It's silly. Like, okay, look, bed head. It's sitting on the table, but it's not attached to the wall. What sort of contraption is this sort of... I am a handyman, and I was able to fix it, but I have this feeling that it's gonna fall on my head when I sleep. I'm just gonna move it. Yeah, this will be easy. Now it's much safer. Not gonna die. Yep. It's over there. Perfect. So it is actually 10:30 at night right now. I better head to bed because it's a big comp tomorrow. So I'm here at the comp and it's amazing, but the weird part about it is the fact that like most of the world's top throwers are coming here, and it's such a small town, like very, very small. I'm just staying out of the sun because my friend Kim, who's competing in the women's discus, she's throwing soon, but that's the cage over there, and look, it's so nice and clear. All the young throwers slash athletes out there, one of the best things I reckon to do is when you're competing is to stay hydrated as much as possible, because I find that I compete so much better. What you have to do is just sip continuously and you'll stay hydrated, and then you'll compete better because your body functions better. So probably one of my main tips. Hey guys, I'm back at the hotel. Sorry I haven't been able to put any messages up because we just went out to dinner and stuff. So, but PB and 64.01, so I'm 99 centimeters short of the Olympic qualifier, which is good but frustrating. I think one of the things I need to learn from that competition was I tightened up a lot. I sort of really got tight in the shoulders. I didn't stay long and relaxed and smooth, which I did in my warm-ups, but when I went into comp, it sort of everything went tight and whatnot, and my warm-ups were even further, so which is a good sign, but it's just frustrating when I can't do it yet. Conditions were actually different. We expected heavier winds. We expected like 40k winds, but it was only like 10 to 15, which was a bit frustrating. And then by like the end of the comp, it started to really die down, which is where I threw my best throw. And the women's discus, which was before us, actually had a very heavy wind, which should have switched. This is my second best throw. I was about like 63.80 or something. I actually got louder on the big throw that I did because the whole comp, it was very frustrating because I was tight and really tense and stuff. I couldn't get a release, so everything was going up and turning. So it's good. Today was good in multiple things. So I learned something that I need to work on, but I also know that there's more there, and that, like, yeah, it's getting there. The thing that I was really happy with was the fact that, like, I got second in the competition, but I ended up beating guys that made, like, Olympic finals and, like, World Championship finals. So a lot of positives to take away from today. Obviously, that, like, you can't really have a negative when you throw a PB, but it's just a bit frustrating because it's something that I need to get onto the team. I have 3 more comps. One's going to be in Chula Vista Olympic Training Center on the 21st, second's in La Jolla on the 23rd, and third will be in Memphis on like the 30th. That's 18 throws, and all I need is 1. So I need to make it count. I need to get everything together, but I'm not worried. I think it's there. It's just a matter of putting it together. I'll give you guys an example of what my warm-up was and what my second best throw, because I didn't get my best throw on, but I'll tell you the difference. I'll give you an example, right? This is my big throw. Watch how everything's just simple movements. 1, 2, 3, and up. Everything's long. Up. It was practically like 64, 65. It could have been over 65. And all it was 80%, and it was nice and relaxed. Now watch the next one. Now watch how my shoulders are very, very tense. and I try and rush it. Trying like 10% more can completely change your technique just in rhythm and everything. So that's what I have to learn at the moment, is just to stay long and relax like my warm-ups.